Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the We Are Wrestling Podcast, episode
5. I want to say
five. We're at 5. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're doing good finally.
Basically,
After the hiatus.
You're what?
After the hiatus that we had to take, not our fault.
1 week, and we're not talking about that. But I am your host, Viral Viper, aka Viper Freeze.
And I, of course, am the Renegade Enigma. So, yeah, I cut you off on that one.
You did cut me off on that one. But that's great. So, we're here at the podcast.
Basically. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So, let's get started.
Okay, let's start with Clash of Champions.
It was okay.
I think it was better than what I expected, but
Yeah.
it was okay. It was better than I expected.
Even the match that I thought was going to be crap actually was still good. So I was like, oh, okay.
What match was that you thought was going to be so crap?
The non-title match that was on there.
Dude, okay, let's start right there. There.
Okay.
It was a pretty okay match.
Yeah.
It was a pretty okay match. And the thing happened that you didn't think was going to happen when they announced the match. Eric Rowan won.
Basically. First of all, describe the match. It was like JR would say, a good old slobber knocker and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like, they brawled and whatever. Like, it was okay for what it was. You know what I mean? Rowan actually did good for himself. For this, to be his show, right?
I kind of had a feeling that Rowan would do good.
Yeah.
Underrated big guy.
Basically, he's actually really talented. He's athletic. Not too many people see that.
Right.
But, yeah, the end came out of nowhere where, and we both said it, where the hell did he come from? Fucking Luke Harper.
And it was so odd because when Rowan came out, he had something on his jacket and it looked weird. And I was like, dude, that kind of looks like something from the Bludgeon Brothers.
You pointed it out. I dismissed it. I was like, yeah, it's probably his own logo or something. I forget exactly what I said, but I dismissed it. Lo and behold, always, you're right.
Exactly. It was so out of left field that you swore that Eric Rowan hit Roman Reigns, but it turned out it was Luke Harper. And it was like, how the hell did that happen?
You know, with all the internet talk, he's leaving WWE, this and that and whatnot. You wouldn't believe that would happen, so.
Well, we're going to get into the internet talking about people leaving in a little while, but.
Because there's a lot to cover on that.
A lot.
Obviously, Sasha was another one, and you see that return, so.
Yes.
But yeah, let's continue on with Clash of Champions.
Well, since you brought up Sasha.
Yep.
Her and Becky had a match. Had a great match, actually.
Yeah. The ending to me was kind of expected in a way. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because they had to have a rematch regardless. So.
I expected it, and I like the way that it happened, and I like the whole aftermath because I like the way it went down. Becky, who was a good guy, beat the living crap out of Sasha. She hit her with the chair. She put her in the disarmor in the chair, and she lost by disqualification. And it's okay, cool. But
because she
Becky
accidentally hit the ref with the chair too. You know, and that dude was knocked out the whole time, which threw me off.
Becky must be super strong.
Yeah.
But the thing that I like about it was she's a face. And she kept just going after Sasha after the match. After she got disqualified, she just kept beating the hell out of her. And then basically her backstage promo after the match was, "I'm not done with you." It's like, wait a minute, you're the champ. You're the face.
How the hell are you challenging? You know?
Yeah, but that, like, I like that. I like a face that's like super assholey and like will beat the shit out of somebody and tell you, I'm still not done whooping your ass.
With no shit's given, yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But it's kind of like I like said last time when we were like jokingly like saying like who's the good guy in this. I don't know if we said it in the podcast or like we said it like offhand or whatever. And I was like, they're all the bad guy. Technically, they're all the bad guy. And then you can talk about all four horsewomen, you know?
Yes, they are.
Becky is not necessarily a good guy at all, you know what I mean? Like, real good guy, you know what I mean? If you really look at it, it's someone like Roman Reigns, John Cena, that type. Those are the faces, you know what I mean? Like, typical, stereotypical faces.
Yes.
You know, these are, I'm going to call fan favorites, you know what I mean? Because they're not really good either, because Charlotte's not a face either.
Well, Charlotte did come out as the face in her match.
Yeah, but technically she's not a face, though, you know?
But, okay, she is a face because she didn't cheat. Bayley,
that is true.
Bayley cheated,
yeah.
But Charlotte didn't cheat. Charlotte was a good guy. By the way, that came out of nowhere. That ending was so fast, and it came out of nowhere. It was great. We're talking about Bayley and Charlotte here.
Yeah. So basically, Charlotte was basically kicking Bayley's ass and whatnot at one point. Bayley's in the corner, like, trying to recover and whatnot. No one noticed she was messing with the bottom. Was it the bottom one or the middle one? I think it was the bottom. She was messing with the bottom turnbuckle. She ripped it off somehow, and the referee didn't notice or whatever, like, and she yanked Charlotte's head in the turnbuckle, knocked her out. 1, 2, 3. She hauled ass out that building like someone was gonna kill her.
She ran so fast. It was amazing.
Yeah. Like, I'm enjoying the heel turn.
I pop super hard because Bayley as a heel is just fucking hilarious.
Amazing.
Hilarious. It is.
We both are like, wait, what? Because, like, our TVs are kind of delayed, so sometimes he sees something first before I do, and it's like, whoa, like, what the hell are you talking about? Oh, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah. We kind of like jumped the gun a little bit because they're also the pre-show. Something on the pre-show I didn't like though, which was the U.S. title match. I believe that should have been on the actual show.
I believe that too.
Versus Cedric.
I believe it should have been there too, but I still feel like they didn't give it their all. Like, I felt like this wasn't AJ and Cedric's best showing of themselves. It was like, okay, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah. Another thing, like, I'll ask you, and I'll ask, like, our listeners and whatever. You want to tweet the answer or, you know, however you want to get in contact with us, right? Who the hell did Cedric piss off?
There's actually a good debate going on about that online right now.
Okay.
Half of the people are saying they're burying Cedric. The other half is saying they're creating a star with Cedric. Because you can look at it either way. Yeah. They are burying him by beating him, but also he's on TV every week. He's in a good spot every week. So
that is true.
It's a toss-up. The thing that determines how this is the end result.
Yeah.
If it doesn't end with him winning the U.S. title or coming out on top somehow on a big way, then all of this was a burial.
Yeah. Which that match pretty much was, like, AJ won fair and square, you know what I mean? Like, it was, like, I don't recall, you tell me if I'm wrong, I don't recall, like, Cedric getting that much offense off.
He got very little offense.
And at the end of it, like, basically the OC just beat him down. You know, like, nothing.
And that was it.
Like, I don't know, like, if this goes the right way and it's like actual push, like, okay, it was worth it. But, like, if it's a burial, it's like, why? You know, like, that's my only thing. I want to know why.
I don't know, but I'm in kind of a wait and see mood.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it could be a good push or it could be a burial, but I'm waiting to see what is gonna. Cause I'm could see Cedric winning the U.S. title from AJ eventually.
I could too.
I just don't want this to drag out and be too long where I don't give a shit when it happens. That's the only problem.
A lot of companies do that, and it's like, like, I don't care anymore. Like, okay, it was great. You made him champion, you know what I mean? Whatever.
And then they had a 6-man on Raw where Cedric did get a little bit of redemption, but just a very tiny bit of redemption. But he still winded up getting laid out at the end. So it's debatable.
Basically. But yeah, then we had the 3-way for the Cruiserweight title.
Yes.
We had Drew Gulak versus Lance Dorado versus Humberto Carrillo, who I like to call Herbie.
Humberto, yes.
Herbie.
Yeah, that match wasn't too bad.
No. Even though, like, I feel like Herbie should have won and whatever. Like, he stole the show. Like, that was a good showing for him.
Like, in hindsight, I'm glad Drew Gulak won, because later on, discuss why it's a good thing that Drew Gulak won. But I'm okay with Drew Gulak winning.
Oh, I'm okay with it too. Like, any guy in this match would have been a good winner. It just by like the showing, like, of Carrillo and whatever, like, he did it phenomenal. To steal a phrase from AJ, you know what I mean?
But he always, every time he's in the ring, he does kind of steal the show.
Yeah.
Like, we'll talk about what could be good for him later on in the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's time to move on from this cruiserweight thing.
Okay. But IC title match, I guess. Like,
no, we could go to that.
I already didn't care about this match.
I cared just because Nakamura was in the match, and Nakamura is like one of my favorite wrestlers.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I cared, but I'm really not into the him and Sami Zayn thing. Just
not at all.
It's not for me. And I'm surprised that he actually pulled it out and won and kept the title.
Yep. I could have sworn Miz was gonna win. You know what I mean?
I swore like they were gonna stick it to Jericho and be like, "Hey, look, Miz is now the 9-time champion, so he's tied with you."
Yep.
But they let Nakamura keep it, and that's great. I'm alright with that, but I just really hope him and Sammy will run their course pretty soon, because I feel like it's going to go way too long. Going to get out of it, and both of the men are just going to be stuck in some random dumb feuds. It's like you could have just ended it now, and it's over.
Or they wind up with a feud with each other, which we all know how that's going to end and whatnot. You know. So.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. If you notice so far, like, and the titles changed hands, so we have the whip
in the tag team title match.
Yeah, but we're gonna start with the one that didn't change hands, and that's the women's tag team titles, which is Bliss Cross. That's their official name, right?
Yes, that's their official name. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss.
Versus Fire and Desire, whose music threw me off, by the way. Like, they like a total, like, tag team now. So, like, because of the entrance and all that, I could have sworn they were going to win.
Yeah, they fused their music together.
Yep.
Which I really like when they do that for certain people, when they fuse music together.
Like, Rated RKO, is an example.
Yes, that one was my favorite.
But to say you loved that one.
Yes.
But yeah, they did something similar to that. They started with like Fire and Desire, like they said that in the intro of the song and whatnot.
And then it just kept switching between Mandy and Sonya's music, which was pretty cool. Mandy and Sonya lost to Bliss Cross, which was pretty well.
It was a good match.
It was a good match.
Yeah. Nothing really else to say about it, so I guess we could go to the which one you want to do, Raw tag team or SmackDown tag team?
Raw tag team titles.
Raw tag team titles. We have the tag team champions Braun Strowman and his tag team partner Seth Rollins, the Universal Champion, which they're gonna face each other later on, going against Rudolph. Let's call them
Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
Exactly.
And Rudolph pulled off the win. And Robert Roode pinned Seth Rollins, which is the Universal Champion, in the tag match. I know it's just a tag match, but he pinned the Universal Champion, Seth Rollins.
Merry Christmas, everybody. It's Rudolph.
I hate you.
But, yeah. So, like, he had legit claim to, like, go for a Universal title.
They tried to follow it up the next night on Raw.
Yeah.
And Robert Roode lost to Seth Rollins, which we kind of figured would happen if they had a real match, but they could have did more with Robert Roode.
Yeah, they could have. Like, it felt kind of like the Raw match, the one-on-one Raw match, kind of felt like a squash match. So.
Yeah, it was like I felt a little let down, but he's still the tag team champion with Dolph.
Yep.
In the other tag team match, which was the SmackDown tag team titles, we have new tag team champions.
It was the New Day versus the Revival. The Revival, who are technically Raw guys, by the way.
Technically Raw guys with blue belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, mere speculation, like, I think they're going to get drafted. Like, I think it's more than obvious that they are, but you never know how these things work.
But I mean, it's pretty obvious now because they got the blue tag teams. I mean, the blue tag titles.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna work.
Plus, they're in a squad with Randy, who's a SmackDown superstar anyway. So.
Yes. And speaking of Randy had the WWE title match with Kofi Kingston.
Yep.
And Kofi beat Randy finally.
And that, my friend, was not stupid. Since that's his fucking catchphrase. Stupid.
Like, I was a little shocked because I thought that they were going to go with Randy for some reason.
You swore that was going to happen.
Yes. And they went with Kofi, who I'm a little sad that they went with Kofi because after SmackDown, Kofi is going to be facing Brock Lesnar.
And that's when the dream is over.
Yeah, it's definitely over. I've been calling this for months, man.
Yep.
Like, ever since they was going to Fox when Brock won the Money in the Bank briefcase, I was like, yo, he's crashing into Kofi on Fox, and he's going to be the champion. That didn't happen. Then I was like, I still think it's going to happen. And it finally is going to happen.
Yep. Not happy about it, but it is what it is.
It's business. It's business.
Basically. Like, as a businessman, I see the point. As a fan, I'm disappointed. You know?
Yeah, very disappointed.
Yeah, but I get it. You know, man, I'm not like butthurt about it or whatever.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah. What else we got?
Well, the last match, which was Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman.
Which, by the way, like, Braun is still it's kind of upset with Seth since he's the one that got pinned and whatnot. So, you know,
yes.
It's kind of heat on that and whatever, like, to fuel the fire of this match. So that was a thing.
The match was actually a little bit better than what I expected. It was a little bit better than what I expected. Not gonna lie.
Braun towards the end did what looked like you tell me what it was. Was it a swan dive or was it a frog splash? Because
it was
off the top rope.
It was just a splash. He just jumped. It is a big splash. But Braun Strowman is like extremely big doing a splash. Like, it kind of shocked everybody.
Yeah.
But it took 4 curb stomps and a pedigree to put down Braun Strowman.
That's 4, y'all. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. And a pedigree on top of that. So, yeah, like, he really is a monster.
Yep. And Seth won the title, and I'm glad Seth was celebrating. Then he got fiended. He got fiended.
Fiend.
The Fiend came out and attacked Seth Rollins right after his match, which to set up Hell in a Cell. So it's going to be The Fiend versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title at Hell in a Cell.
In a Hell in a Cell match.
Yes, which we reported on weeks ago on the podcast.
Basically.
And also at Hell in a Cell, it's going to be Sasha versus Becky in a Hell in a Cell.
Yep.
Because Becky actually challenged Sasha for the match in Hell in a Cell. And it's like, okay, we're doing this then.
Which I like, but still kind of boggles my mind why the champion would do that. Like, I really don't like when champions do that.
I love it. I love it because it's like, I'm determined to fuck somebody up, so I'm going to do this. I like it. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, in that sense, it makes sense, but you're risking losing your title, which I think Sasha's going to take that. I'm predicting that right now. So, that's the thing.
Yeah, she has to. She has to take it.
Yeah. But all in all, like, Clash of Champions was alright. Like, I liked it.
I liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to face Brock Lesnar at Hell in a Cell for the world title?
Probably. Well, the rumor is this is going to be. Huh?
Do you think it'll be a rematch with him and Kofi?
It could be, but apparently there's not going to be automatic rematch clauses, so it might be Roman, which pains me to say.
Nope. Him and Roman are fighting at WrestleMania 36. That's the plan.
Okay, WrestleMania. I don't know. Can't put my finger on it. Like, maybe a rematch, like you said, yeah.
Because they'll be fighting 2 days before on Friday Night SmackDown. Because it is literally 3 days before Hell in a Cell. So, I guess the title's going to change, and then they're going to have a rematch.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Kofi's getting it back, but you know what actually would, like, weird me out?
If Kofi got it back?
No. If Kofi won the first match and got disqualified, and then they had to have the rematch on Sunday.
That's a possibility, you know?
It's a possibility, and I hope it goes that way, because it would bring intrigue for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be all right.
But yeah, like, that was basically Clash of Champions. Want to cover Raw?
Yeah, Raw was pretty good. Pretty good. Because we had The Fiend all through the show.
Yep. Well, Bray Wyatt, it was the Firefly Funhouse. You know what I mean? I know there's not really a difference, y'all, but you know, basically The Fiend is like who attacks you and whatnot.
There's a difference. Bray is the nice guy, Fiend's the heel.
Yeah. But for the most part, it was Bray Wyatt.
They were all through the show. We had the Cedric Alexander and War Machine versus the OC, which was okay. Yeah.
Which, as you pointed out earlier, like Cedric got beat down at the end of it.
Yes. We have a whole new king of the ring.
Oh yeah, but before we touch on the king situation, right? There was a segment there that both of us went like, "What the fuck?" If you remember, it was when they showed the graphic and whatnot, the upside down graphic.
And everything was upside down.
Like they showed like Sasha and Bailey going against Blitzcross and whatnot, but it was upside down. And like, first of all, I thought my TV was fucked up.
I thought they fucked up. And then they showed Seth Rollins versus Robert Roode, and that was upside down too. I'm like, well, they fucked up. Somebody's getting fired.
Yeah. Now, evidently, from what I read, now I don't know how true this is. You know, do your research more than me and whatnot. You're the research guy.
It was supposed to be that way.
Yeah, evidently it was done on purpose. Yeah,
it was supposed to be that way.
Okay.
Yeah. And the new king, King Corbin. Corbin beat
Gable.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
Like, this shit was actually pretty good. Like, I didn't expect it to be that good, but it was really good. And Corbin beat Chad Gable, which I guess they're going to be a feud, which one match was good enough, but whatever.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Gable. I mean, not Gable. I am a big fan of Gable. I'm not a big fan of Corbin. But at the very least, I hope they do something with him, because it's like, what was even the point of the King of the Ring? You know what I mean?
I totally see them not doing anything, and it's just being a stupid gimmick for just a little while. I don't think.
Because, King of the Ring hasn't been a real thing for, a long time now.
A really long time. Really long time.
The only, and, you could correct me, listeners could correct me, right? Only one that really get shine like that as the king was Owen Hart.
No.
I'm wrong?
No, I mean, there probably was another king. I'm trying to think of who won it that wore the crown and stuff. Well, Wade Barrett had it for a while, and he made it a thing, and he kept calling himself King Barrett. And then one day it just disappeared.
Yeah.
The Celtic King, Sheamus, he had that weird ass crown, remember?
Oh yeah. We used to call him the Queen of Narnia or something.
Yeah, that was for a while. There was a couple kings that really took it to heart. King Mabel had people carry him out to the ring.
Oh yeah.
It was a couple of good people that won the King of the Ring and decided, yo, I'm gonna take this and make it something. Everybody else is just whatever.
Basically, because Stone Cold never did anything with it. Triple H didn't do anything with it.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I thought that Brock won it.
Yeah, Edge didn't do anything with it. It was a couple of guys. Bret Hart never did anything with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was just weird as hell. But yeah, on Raw, Blitzcross fought Boston Hug, which there was a controversial spot, which I don't see as controversial, where Sasha kicked Alexa Bliss and everybody's making it out to be a big deal, but they forget one big thing. Sasha's
I was about to say that. Can I speak on that?
Yes, go ahead, speak on it.
People just like to bitch just to bitch. You know what I mean? You want to be a hater for a particular wrestler or female wrestler that you don't like. Oh, they did something wrong. Of course they did something wrong. They're a heel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't particularly like the fact that Brock Lesnar is challenging Kofi, but what you gonna do? He's a bad guy, of course. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? You take the good, you take the bad. That's the fact of life.
People need to look at things a little bit more objective than just being mad at somebody because they're not their favorite.
Exactly.
Just be a little bit more objective, people.
Because, on the other side, you know what I mean, people are shitting on Alexa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But people are weird.
Yep. But yeah, Let's Cross won, basically, right? They won, right?
No, they lost. It was a non-title match. They lost.
Oh yeah, I don't know why in my mind, I thought it was for the title.
It was a non-title match, and then right after that, Becky came out because Sasha was hitting Nikki Cross with the chair after Alexa got injured.
I was just about to say that. That's right. I remember that. Like, it basically wanted to have been a 2-on-1 match.
Yeah.
For the whole thing.
Alexa's not injured in real life. She just faked the injury just to get out the match, just to play up the drama. So when Nikki Cross gets her ass beat, it's like, oh my God, these heels are such bad people.
Basically.
And Becky came out to stop Nikki from getting beat up. Then Charlotte came out to stop her, which leads me to this point that I have.
Okay.
I believe we're getting the 4 Horsewomen Fatal 4-Way at WrestleMania 36, and it will main event. I'm calling it right now.
I'm fine with that.
Because not only was that a big piece of the puzzle on Monday, on Tuesday, Sasha was facing Charlotte. And while she's facing Charlotte, right after that, Carmella comes out because Bayley and Sasha were beating up Charlotte, and Carmella comes out, who is Bayley's former best friend, and she super kicked Sasha, and Bayley got it, Sasha and Bayley got out of there, and Bayley kept asking her why, and she said, because I'm your friend, not her. So that adds Carmella into the mix of this whole 4 Horsewomen thing, which extends the life of the 4 Horsewomen story because it's adding somebody in, and now you have Sasha and Bayley like beefing with Carmella, which is adding another layer of people to this whole story. Which, if you see that you're adding people to the story and adding more and more, you see that it's starting to progress and go longer and longer and longer. Once it starts to go longer and longer, we realize we're going to wind up in WrestleMania with this whole entire incident.
Yep, that's great storytelling.
Basically, and if
you just like a one-off, you throw it away, whatever, after a few months,
Right. And if you pay attention to how WWE does certain storylines, you can see when they start adding extra layers into something, they're trying to stretch it until a certain point.
Yep.
And this is the point that it's at. It's going to WrestleMania.
Like as you said earlier, like the King of the Ring thing, that seems like it's going to be a feud because while Corbin won the King of the Ring on Raw, he actually got they call it a coronation. That was on SmackDown. He calls out Chad Gable, and Chad Gable basically beats his ass. I think he broke the throne by accident, but like he purposely broke the crown.
And he broke the scepter too.
Oh, I wasn't sure about that. Okay.
I actually have a theory.
Okay.
Is Corbin the king of both Raw and SmackDown?
For the time being, until like the Fox thing is going down.
Okay, because that's my thought. Like, okay, he's on SmackDown. That means he's on both.
Because like, and I don't know how it's gonna go after this, but like, evidently for the listeners and whatever, we're getting a draft. So
yeah, we are getting a draft.
Yeah, but I don't like me personally. You know better than me. Like I don't know like if people gonna stay on that show, because if you don't stay on your show, then like he could possibly like float around or whatnot.
Yeah, I think because of the way Fox and USA is set up, I think it's a hard. If we put you on the show, you're staying on this show. Period.
Okay. Because like the way they used to be back in the day, like it's a real draft.
Yeah, it's like a real draft. Like this is a hard draft. Like they're staying.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then like Corbin's gonna stay on whatever show he winds up on. But there's a right now it's Raw, so
basically.
So yeah, that's the thing.
And Kevin Owens is suing Shane McMahon for firing him.
Yeah, like what was it? Wrongful termination, I believe the proper term was.
Wrongful termination for $25 million.
Allegedly the biggest like lawsuit ever.
I think it's the dumbest fucking thing that they can do. Like, why would you make this dumbass number? Like, the number is so astronomically large. Like, why would you make that large of a number? Like, it's so stupid for a wrongful termination. Like, you could. That's so stupid. It's just stupid. Laughable to me.
Funny though.
It is.
Which we all know is probably gonna wind up in a fucking rematch between them. So
I don't want to see it, but if it gets Shane McMahon off of television permanently, I'm okay with it. That's it.
Plus, like I just said, like I like long storylines, like, and I hate how they just drop stuff. Even if the storyline's crap, like just finish it. You know what I mean? That's my thing.
Or caveat, they can drop it and it not be finished, but years later come back to it and pick it up and add it to another storyline. That's awesome.
I mean, there's that, but this one I want finished.
This one has to be finished now.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about NXT on USA?
Okay. Initially, like, I wasn't for it at all. Like, I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna ruin it and whatever. In my mind, I literally envisioned a Raw and SmackDown set, but just like in yellow and whatever. You know what I mean? Like the way the Titantron works and the whole spiel and whatever.
Yeah.
But like, they didn't like change much. Like, and I take back everything I said, everything I thought. Like, I actually loved NXT.
Exactly.
Like, it was like little slight differences and whatever between what they used to do on the network and what they do now, but like it was good changes and whatever. Little changes in the graphics. The lighting was different because you pointed that out.
Yep.
Like, but it wasn't much different. I think the commentary table was in a different like place.
Yeah, the commentary table is up higher, like they had in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Oh, okay.
It's not down on the floor like it used to be. It's up on the high riser now.
Cool.
Like, I loved NXT because I always love NXT, but I have one big issue now.
Commercials?
Well, that too, but I have another thing that is a hilarious issue. So watching it in the first 20 minutes was the 4-way match between Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, Mia Yim, and Candice LeRae, which Candice LeRae won and now is number one contender for Shayna Baszler in the NXT Women's title. But right after that match, I had a comment and I had a thought. They are shitting on the main roster now. Like, that match was so fucking good, which NXT matches are always fucking good, but this match was so fucking good, and there was a caveat to it. They're on USA now, which everybody can see. Before, it was just they're on NXT, and they're on the network. No one can really see it, so Raw and SmackDown women can act like, hey, we're the best. Now you have the NXT women showing out on USA on the same platform as you guys. Now everybody has to step up.
Because this is kind of reminiscent of like back in the day with the whole give divas a chance thing back when they were divas and whatnot.
This is reminding me of when the original Four Horsewomen was around and they were doing shit in NXT and everybody was like, NXT women are way better. You guys should check it out.
That's what I'm talking about. Because like when the whole give divas a chance thing was going on, they were on NXT. And they were having phenomenal matches and whatever. While you have like the Bellas, for example, have like a 2-minute match. Not even, maybe like a minute match.
Yeah.
This is reminiscent of that. And because of them, like the Four Horsewomen and the other women on there, they like elevated Raw and SmackDown and made them better. and now we have like the women's division and whatnot. No more divas and blah blah blah, right?
And that's
now because of this, we're going to the second level, and I believe it's gonna be the reverse of what everybody was thinking. Everybody was thinking, oh, they're going to USA, it's going to ruin NXT. This is going to elevate Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, because everybody is going to have to step up their shit.
Exactly.
Like, the main event was Roderick Strong versus Velveteen Dream for the for the North American title. That match was better than anything on Raw and SmackDown that week. Like, guys, you got to step up your game.
Pretty much, because I swear there was more to Raw and SmackDown, but I don't remember it right now, so that's the thing.
Exactly. Like that, like NXT on USA was a bad move for the main roster, because the main roster now has to figure out a way to step up their game and be just as good as NXT or try to be better, which you're not. It's definitely not. You can't outdo NXT.
I think they might at least be on par. You know what I mean?
I hope that they're going to be on par. I hope so.
But yeah. No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like NXT is just like head and shoulders above anything that's on Raw and SmackDown. And that was just the first hour. That was the first hour. The second hour was Oney Lorcan taking on a returning Lio Rush for number one contender for the title.
But before you get to that, right?
Uh-huh.
You said the main event of the first hour was Roderick Strong versus Velveteen Dream.
Yes.
For the North American title. You never said who won.
Oh, Roderick Strong won to fulfill the prophecy.
And now they have this banging T-shirt that says Undisputed Gold. All four of them have titles. I believe they should have a woman on there. That way they can have the women's title too. That's just me.
They'll figure something out.
Yeah. But Undisputed Gold.
Yes.
But yeah, as he said, returning Lio Rush against Oney Lorcan for number one contendership for the Cruiserweight title.
Yes. And Lio Rush won. And a lot of people on the internet forgot how good Lio Rush was because he was kind of censored. But yeah, he's really freaking good.
Yeah, because they stuck him with Lashley and whatever. Like, this whole Nakamura thing, I think is like a sequel of the Lashley and Leo thing. You know what I mean? They just stuck two people together just because, you know?
Yeah, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Basically, because Sami Zayn is actually really good. You just got to give him a chance. Yeah.
And also on the second hour of NXT was Imperium, who was from NXT UK, which is Walter, Marcel Bartel, Alexander Wolf,
Fabian, I forget his last name.
Yeah. And the four of them came and they showed up and they said that they respect the ring and nobody can stop them. And then Kushida came out. And Kushida basically beat the hell out of Imperium and ran off. I was like, oh, this is going to be a thing.
Yep.
And also, we had the match with the street fight with Matt Riddle and Killian Dane.
Keep in mind, it's a street fight.
It was a banging street fight because it was just a regular street fight at first, and they started going all over. They wound up going outside and then bumping into other wrestlers. And then it kept growing. It kept more wrestlers, more people. It literally had the whole NXT roster involved in it.
NXT roster and NXT UK roster, because Imperium was involved too. Imperium was the first ones to get involved, actually.
Yes, and it was like everybody was involved, and they wound up brawling from the backstage back to the front, and everybody was just getting it in. It was like, wow, this is a brawl. Now,
the reason I pointed out earlier, like, oh, it's a mind you, it's a street fight. Like I said it twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a street fight. Everything goes, right?
Yep.
The match didn't go anywhere. Like, they should have been a pinfall or something during that whole brawl, but no, like, it pretty much was like a no contest or whatever. Might as well said someone got disqualified.
There was no bell. There was no nothing. It just kept going.
Like, the finish, like, just because it's a small pet peeve, but that I didn't like.
Yeah, but like I like the fact that everybody kept fighting. I'm a little weirded out that there was no finish at all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
like if it was the finish and they would have kept fighting after that, like I would have felt a lot better about it.
Yeah. But yeah, NXT was on USA, which is now a thing.
And I'm all for it now. Like, to steal a line from like the other guys, I'm all in.
Okay. I'm just gonna say okay because of like some internet beef is going on today with Kenny and what he said. I don't like the fact that he's trying to be a heel. Like, I understand everybody's trying to put their company on their back. I shitted on Seth Rollins exactly the same way when he tried to put his company on the back and act like he was above everybody else. But now it's Kenny Omega talking down to the people in NXT, talking about they would be in the dark matches on the same show he was on. And it's like, I understand what you're trying to do. I understand you're trying to like be that guy to carry your company on the back and say that your company is better than the other guys. Fine. All that's fine. When you shit on somebody like that, just like, you guys will be in the opening match and you guys aren't on my level. Half of them, 90% of those guys are your friends that you actually like and you actually deal with, but you don't have to say shit like that to try to like put them down. Like we know that you're a heel. First off, we know that you're trying to put your company back, but like to me, it was just like a little over the top. You could have said, "Yeah, they're cool, whatever. They have nothing on us. We're gonna blow them out the water. We're way better." I'd have been like, you know what? That was acceptable. Like you're talking about they'll only be in the dark match in the show that you're on. Like, come on, pal. Like,
to be honest with you, I don't even like that. Like, to me, my philosophy is focus on you. You know what I mean? Don't focus on what other people are doing. You know what I mean?
I understand that, but like, if you're going to shit on somebody, don't shit on them like totally shit on them. Just be like, yo, we're better than you. We know it. We're gonna show you when we get on. Like, we're way better than you. Like, cool.
That's what I mean, though. Like, I don't feel they should be like shitting on people. You know what I mean? They should just focus on them and do what they gotta do. And same could be said about WWE. You know what I mean? Don't talk about each other. Don't acknowledge each other. Just do what you gotta do. Focus on you. Be done with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and not to be a mark, I feel like I like what Triple H did and said last night when he said, we put our everything into this, like we tore it down, follow that, friends. Well, he said FTMF, which to me said follow that, motherfuckers. But to him, it was follow that, my friends. But basically just saying...
It was motherfuckers. I don't care what nobody says, it was motherfuckers.
He was basically telling them, listen, look what we did. Now you gotta follow that. Come on. It's competition. That's acceptable. Like he's not talking shit about them saying, yeah, you ain't shit. He said, follow that. Like, all right, war's on. So
yeah.
follow.
But to be totally honest with you, that first week, like AEW is gonna win that first week. It's the second week that the war truly begins, in my opinion.
No, but even if that first week, even if Cody came out or like one of the Bucks came out and after the show and be like, keep up, like that's acceptable banter to me. Like, yeah, you're talking shit to the other guys, but you're not going out your way to totally bury the other guys. Like, yeah,
that's true too.
I'm all for that kind of back and forth, as long as you're not totally shitting on somebody, and like I can tell that like you're going out of your way just to be a dick for no reason. Yeah, like just saying little back and forth shit, cool. But like, don't shit on anybody.
Nah.
Like I didn't like what Kenny said.
Like I read a headline, but I didn't bother reading it. But yeah, like I heard he was talking shit.
Yeah, like I didn't like what he said. I didn't like the way Seth said what he said. But yeah.
Speaking of them, though, right? How do you feel about that random commercial that popped up?
The random commercial, it was weird. Like the AEW commercial popped up on SmackDown on USA and also on NXT on USA, which is weird. It was a AEW commercial in between. Like, what the fuck? But apparently, like, according to like sources, it was just TNT brought network space. Like, hey, we want to run this commercial. They ran a commercial. That's it.
There's no controversy behind it. It was just
nope.
We did it.
Somebody actually said that expect it to be the opposite way when AEW gets on. Expect them to run like an NXT commercial or a Fox WWE commercial or a Raw commercial. Expect that.
I just think more an NXT thing because for all intents and purposes, like NXT is the new thing now. We've been watching it for years. We've been watching it since the beginning, since they were a competition and whatever. But you know, it's supposed to be the new thing on TV, so yeah. I would expect more so it'd be that.
Like, yeah, I'm on.
Yeah.
Like a little competition like that is great. That's some good shit.
I just don't like the digs. Just like, you know.
I don't like the burial digs. Like, you can have regular digs, not burials.
Another reason I don't like the digs is because, like, fans take that shit to heart. You know what I mean?
Like, the fans are the worst part of this whole entire war because they're going to make a lot of people hate certain things because they get too out of control and they say too much dumb shit. It's going to make a lot of people hate certain stuff. Whatever it is going to make people hate it.
Yep.
Like, you know.
I want NXT. I mean, I want AEW to make WWE go out of business. Oh, I want, like, I don't think they're even going to be competition. AEW, that is. Like, you don't know until it happens. Obviously, I don't think they're going to kill WWE. That's one thing.
Competition is great. Like, competition creates, like, it creates better things. Like, we need this. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, if you're not looking over your shoulder for somebody, like, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously. Like, especially in a competitive sport, like, you have to be looking over your shoulder for competitors.
Yep.
Like, if you don't have a competitor, then you're not doing something.
Pretty much.
But yeah. So we had a hell of a lot of returns this week.
Yep.
We had
Neil Rush, Luke Harper.
We had Rusev.
Oh yeah, Rusev. He looks in great shape. I'm kind of digging the new look. I don't like this story that Rusev's like involved in. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I don't like it.
I think we might not even have that story around for too long. I think it's over.
Okay.
Who else?
By the way, like Rusev is involved with Maria Kanellis apparently. He may or may not be Maria Kanellis'
baby father.
Son's father, yeah, because now apparently they had a gender reveal to reveal that it was Ricochet that was the father, which turned out not to be true. She lied to piss off Mike. And then now she's saying it's Rusev. Now I'm hearing like on the internet like it might be somebody else on top of that, you know. And it's gonna be like an ongoing thing.
Yeah, I think it's really stupid, but if it's a way to get Mike Kanellis on TV and get him paid, then yeah, that's good.
Basically, like at the end of the day, like he probably wanted to be their father anyway, which obviously he is. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got it. There was another person in return, but I can't remember who the hell it was. Who was it? Kane returned, but that's not, nobody cares.
Technicality, like Kane, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. But it was another person. I just can't remember who it was. Who was it? It was somebody on Raw. I remember
that. Luke Harper, because he was there a second time.
SmackDown. It was Luke Harper on SmackDown. It was two people on Raw because Rusev was one of the two people.
I can't remember either. Like, yeah.
But somebody else returned, and we had Leo Rush return. I'm waiting for Liv Morgan to return, who people are saying that she is going to come back with a new look and something big. She's supposed to be somebody big in the business. I don't know what she's going to do. I don't know what big thing they have for Liv Morgan, but I can't wait to see what they're going to do with her. I like her.
Yeah. Kind of want Lashley to come back too, since Leo came back.
I heard Lashley's coming back. I heard he's coming back soon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how soon, but I heard he's coming back real soon. How do you feel about the brand split creating separate pay-per-views again?
I'm for it. Like I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? That continue their storyline, and like we were talking about earlier, like longer storylines. You know what I mean? So they would like have a storyline, and it won't continue. Like it'll continue on to like the next pay-per-view, and that one probably won't be to like 2 or 3 months. So
yeah, and like the longer the storyline goes, you can have multiple things happen, and you can add people to the storylines.
Mm-hmm.
Like it could be good because every time they have the separate pay-per-views, it's great because it gives more people more time. Like a lot more people get a lot more time on television reviews, and it opens up everything for everybody, and it's like cool.
Exactly, like you know, and I'm like. I don't like the guy, but I'm not crapping on him. I'm just stating the fact and whatever, right? You don't have someone like Roman taking like someone else's spot, you know what I mean, on Raw that like legit deserve that spot. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You can legit have like Chad Gable be on a pay-per-view, which I don't think he's been on the pay-per-view in a while. So
yeah, he hasn't been on a pay-per-view since he was part of American Alpha.
Yeah,
he was part of with Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. People will get their shine on, you know.
Yeah. So let's go back to AEW for a minute because they just put up the bracket for the AEW Tag Team Tournament.
Okay.
And the brackets go like this: the Young Bucks versus the Private Party. They have the Lucha Bros versus the Jurassic Express. They have the Best Friends versus SCU. And that's it. So, out of that whole entire field, who do you see winning the tag team titles?
Honestly, SCU.
I'm down for SCU. I don't want the Bucks to win because the Bucks are the bosses, and I think like SCU will be great. And I really hope they do the rule where you can switch out any.
That's why I picked them because I actually think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, I think they should be the first AEW tag champs. I'm all for that one. Like I want them to be the first ones and then lose it to Jurassic Express.
I was going to say something like different, though.
What?
I would like them to win it, right?
Huh?
Lose them to the Lucha Bros, right? But then the Lucha Bros get attacked by Will Dubin, their presidents, aka LAX, you know what I mean, and then they lose it to them.
They actually put out a tweet when they talked about the title. They put out a tweet, was like, "Hey, where are our names?" And I thought about it too. Was like, "Yeah, wait a minute, you guys aren't even officially signed. Can't be in this." But like, if they get in this somehow, I'm putting my money on them. Like, if they switch up and put them in it, they're my pick.
Yeah, they could take out somebody like the Best Friends or something. Not that the Best Friends are bad. I'm not saying to take them out just because they're bad. It's just like it's the first team that came to mind.
Yeah, you could take out the Best Friends. Matter of fact, I would do it like take out the Jurassic Express. Not because Jurassic Express is bad, but take them out so you can have Dead Presidents versus versus Lucha Bros.
Yeah. Like
that match, like every time they have that match, it steals whatever show it's on.
Basically.
Like that's awesome. Like, so that's the tag tournament, and those are our thoughts on who's gonna win. So let's do something weird.
Okay.
So the draft is coming up. We know the draft is coming up in about 4 weeks. So when the draft comes up, there are going to be all kinds of pick. How about we both pick a person that's going to get drafted?
Okay.
Every week until the draft comes. And let's see how many we get right.
All right.
So you, who are representing SmackDown, and I'm representing Raw, we get to pick from the opposing brand and NXT UK and 205 Live. So why don't you start? Who are you going to pick from Raw or the other shows that come to your show?
Okay. I'm going to say start off with The Miz, because The Miz has been switched out every freaking draft. Every single one that he's been in WWE for. So, The Miz.
Okay, I didn't even think about The Miz. Because you're right, he does get switched out.
Yeah.
Okay,
by the way, he's a SmackDown guy, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh, he's a Raw guy.
He's a Raw guy? Okay, yeah, because I get confused because, like, he just fought against Shinsuke, so, you know.
Yeah, with a Raw graphic.
Yeah. But yeah, I see him coming back to SmackDown.
Okay, that's actually a good pick. And my pick, I'm picking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Okay.
Because I want to see Nakamura on the Red brand doing some stuff with a lot of people. Okay, they could have him do a match with AJ Styles. Like, not the crappy match they had, but a good match for the US title. Like, imagine that. That would be a great feud. Him versus Seth again.
Yep.
Like, they could do so much with him, like, on Raw.
Now, question to that, right?
Uh-huh.
Will he still be IC champion? Because if he's still IC champion, that means you have to switch the US title again.
No. I think he'll lose the title to The Miz somehow, or Ali.
Oh yeah, Ali's a contender for that too. So
yeah, but I just want to see Nakamura go against like some crazy ass people on Raw. Like it's a bunch of people on Raw he can fight. Like, and I would be okay with it. So yeah, that's my pick, and your pick is The Miz.
Yep.
In 4 weeks, we'll see which one of those guys get drafted to which shows. We still got to in the next couple of weeks.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's been the week in wrestling. So our podcast is wrapping up now.
Yep.
So, how do you want to end this?
Once again, since Hell in a Cell coming up, see you in Hell.
Wait a minute, that's like in 3 weeks. You can't see everybody in hell. You know what? Screw this. We're out.